Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday on Thursday, or affectionately known as Twisted Trash Thursday, or as Church Nelly may say, Bitch Slapping Thursday. It's all those lovely things all rolled up in one. I hope you are all well. Hello to the homegirl healer. How are you, sis? How are you? You blew me away when I saw your name pop up in the chat. So y'all, okay, don't get me started right off the gate, but All right, so how do you put up all members, when you're a channel member more than a month, you get a free highlighted message that you can put up if you want. And Hattie's acknowledging 18 months of membership, which I appreciate so much. But she's saying, hello, everyone, and happy Thursday. And then my sis in spirit, my spiritual sister, gave a super sticker to you. Just wanted to pop in and send my love. It brings me joy to see you doing what you're passionate about, sis. Oh, thank you so very much. So, sis, this is for you. I'm going to play it off the gate, and then, I'll get into all my other stuff. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. I do hope that I didn't see anyone, so I do hope everybody is hearing me, and I'm not just sitting here babbling on into the silence. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. So good to see you all. Okay. So it's been a busy morning, and I, have been busy trying to gather some items together and make sure I have everything over here and what I'm going to cover today and leave for Saturday, because I'll have a little bit more time on Saturday. Today is trash time, so I try to keep it to the trash. We don't want anything to get in the way of the trash. um, so let me get into the disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So, Sussex Squad, we've been eating well since the weekend when we saw our faves at the Bay concert, Inglewood. And I am still blown away that it's almost a week to the time that we're still feasting on that moment. But watching the haters go wild is one thing too. But I did want to cover, and I thought I had a whole lot more pictures. I guess they didn't make it over because I must not have saved them. But Harry is at the Wellchild Awards. I don't know if they've ended already. I did get a few pictures, like I said, and for all the stuff that I was bringing over, not everything made it across. So I'm realizing now that what I had of Harry didn't make it either. So I had some really good pictures of him. He looks really nice. So I will cover that on Saturday. I do apologize. There's more of the crazies with regard to the Bay concert. Renaissance Tour has taken folks out. I just will say that. It truly has taken folks out because they can't handle this picture right here. It was bad enough seeing Harry and Meghan dancing and enjoying themselves. We saw a clip recently with Mama Doria and Megan dancing, like Megan's in her at her seat, and then a couple of rows down was Mama Doria within the same private box. Those are the cheap seats, as one of the trolls said. You'll see soon. So yeah, and here's a selfie that was shared. Mama Doria with her gang, with her buddies, her pals, her friends. So yeah. Um, someone said these were the cheap seats. The this, as well as they're making fun of where she is for the second night that she went, as well as the box seats. You just gotta wonder what's wrong with the mental capacity of some, but okay, if you say so. I want to stop, pause, and give recognition to the giving campaign for the birthdays. Megan's was August 4th. Harry's is coming up on September 15th, and Sussex Squad has done this annually. For the giving campaign, I took this probably an hour ago, $44,029. The Sussex Community Events social media account did acknowledge that, Squad had went over. Our community at large as well went over the 44,000 mark. We still have just over a week to go. And so congratulations. Yay. It's awesome. The number may be a little higher since I've taken this screenshot. So it's awesome, awesome, awesome. Patrick J. Adams, I did want to share this just because he's hilarious in updating his social media account to read the guy from that show you're watching on that app because that girl married that prince. Oh, Patrick, we love you too. I fell out laughing when I first saw this, and I've been meaning to share it for a couple of the live streams, but it felt like I needed to just share it now. I can, because I'm going to need room for Saturday. I'm going to have to take all of the stuff that I have in here out because we're going to need lots and lots of room. I did want to share this. So the baby, I think this is the one how dare she go to the Bay Day concert? And why did these women pose with her? Don't they know she's irrelevant? Her not being snubbed is disrespectful to our real rollers. That pick is the final straw. Last nail. There's no coming back. His Majesty the King must remove their titles. If you are squad or you're related, on the peripheral, and I've explained the baby here, usually speaks a lot of truth. When squad sees it, we already know, uh-oh, here comes the petty side, yes, of that squatty. And we love it. But this squatty that I protected because I just showed this part of it, just showed how it started 2017. You remember at the Invictus concert? And who was performing? Was it Bruce? Look at me, or Bon Jovi. I don't know. I think it was Bruce that was performing anyway. So in 2017, there's Mama Doria and, Harry and Meghan all hugged up. And then in 2023, how's it going? Mama singing her heart out, and Harry and Meghan are all hugged up. I love the squad. We see everything. And speaking of seeing everything, um, this ESPN ad is running. It's on the app formerly known as Twitter. And Squatties saw the picture in the back and started sharing it. I'm like, oh my God, Squad sees everything. So it was a cute little thing with him hosting auditions and, saying they were star-studded, and because it was a lot of different people, but with it being a video, it changes. So them capturing that, yeah, it took just amazing. Amazing to me. So there's Harry smiling in the background. Mr. Irrelevant per the trolls. All right, so this person, the squatty shared Netflix bankrupting Angela Levin, Richard Eden, and the UK trash Lloyds with one photo. With one photo. And they have nothing that they can really write about, but okay. Really quick, in Vitkus, President Biden announced that a presidential delegation is to attend the opening ceremony for the Invictus Games in Dusseldorf, Germany. So kudos to the president sending a delegation over and having given additional support to Team USA. Yes, that's who I am rooting for, hot and heavy. Let me just get into some of the pre-trash before I hit the trash time thing. I had told you all that I like to play. It's Wooduku, and they were trolling me with the British Isles. That was one of the journeys that came up this week. So I was determined, and I whipped that thing in 5 days. So I'm very proud of myself that I got through, because it's a little difficult. You get to the higher levels, and it gets a little difficult. And I was like, yeah. Thankfully, I've been off for a couple of days, so I had plenty of time to to work it out. Anyway, any fans out there? So Christopher Boozy was doing a little bit of his, pettiness. He's had it with the trolls and everything else. So if every quote royal expert and YouTuber obsessed with Harry and Meghan shifted their spotlight to William and Kate, they'd be collecting unemployment checks within 6 months. I was like, whoop, drop the mic. Who was bothering Christopher Boozy? Then they know they should really leave him alone. They really should. Okay, that's Mr. Tech Man. This morning I went on Facebook, just scanning right before I had to run out of the house to take my dad to an appointment. But lo and behold, this was in my timeline, and I'm like, what? Never heard of this page, but I was like, this is quite awesome. So, um, Carrie Washington posted the pics, and somebody trolled out someone else about that, but I think this is pretty cool. So yeah, you just never know where you're gonna see, Megan's face giving a little reverence, as well as Carrie and Kelly. So. Now this one, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be a little kind, maybe a little kind, maybe not a little kind. I'm just gonna be nice, somewhat. Karma is the one word I'll use, and I'll show you the screenshot. Um, ancestors will keep on, Megan's ancestors will keep on showing you. You better keep her name out your mouth if you want to try to be trolling and be petty about stuff when you have no reason to be. I do wish you a speedy recovery. Whoop whoop. Okay. Now, as I'm getting ready to go into trash time, a squatty had asked, are the Rangers jalapeno hot or habanero hot? And I replied, they're Carolina. I said it Carolina Ghost Pepper, but Carolina Reaper Hot. These folks are out of their minds and they are at the top of the Scoville scale, just about. hmm But you will see why when I get into trash time. So I'm going to look at the comments. There's over 100 comments. Uh, Experienced Africans. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, you are so sweet. All right, hold on, hold that. Let me put a little pin in that marker right there. I just wanted to scroll. Mrs. S. Okay, I had to. The boss is in the chat, y'all. The boss is in the chat. In the chat, so I have to acknowledge the boss. I have a manager, cookies and cream, but then I have a boss, Mrs. S. Okay. Um. All right. Let's see. So experienced Africans, I'm blown away. Oh my goodness, y'all don't make me start. Y'all really trying to take me there. You know I'm a sap. Don't take much to make me cry. So I'm just gonna say this. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will welcome you that like I do all of the new channel members after the live stream ends. But this is for you. A little quick, a little something, just to welcome you to channel membership. New channel member! New channel member! New channel member! Welcome aboard. Thank you. I'm really blessed, I tell you. All right. Um hopefully you feel the same once we get through trash time because yeah, it's about to be on. All right. Let me come down, just scan. I don't see and it's kick ass, jackass is the hottest. It has a warning label if they got heart issues, don't try. Oh God. Okay. Phew. All right. Yeah, they're feeling it. They're feeling it. Dana, the derangers will never focus on William and Kate because nobody cares about them. They do not generate money. Yeah. Yeah. Oh y'all. Oh y'all. Okay, so let me come down. Oh. VS speaks really. You're an amazing supporter. Oh, thank you, experienced Africans. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta focus. I can't, I can't start crying right now. I gotta get fiery. Okay, but it won't take much. All right. So, if all hearts and minds are on one accord, let's go. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So as I scour the app formerly known as Twitter, I saw this screenshot come up and squatties share and sometimes they have where it's from and then others, but a friend of Space, because you know how I changed the name, Space, told the Daily Beast it's increasingly hard to work out what Harry wants to be and do. He was appointed to be patron of Wellchild because he was a member of the royal family. Now, this is something that he apparently wants to carry on doing in the capacity as a private individual. Space and cosplay will be irritated, especially by the date, but will just ignore it. Excuse you, but but we've known about Wellchild for a while. We've known about the Invictus games for a while. We're not going to play with y'all with this crazy stuff on you know them being upset over a date. Wellchild sets the date. Harry puts it into his diary, and if he's able to, he makes the accommodations to be there. We know he's been a patron for many years. So the whole, oh, they're going to be upset, whatever. I'm going to try to be nice. I have a new member and I'm not going to cuss a whole lot today. Maybe I will. I don't know. Y'all might be cussing when you get done and you see what I have for you all, but oh, shoot. Okay, sis. When I come out of trash time, I got you. I got you. I see you. So, the Evening Standard. Meghan Markle attends second Beyonce gig in 4 days alongside new celeb pals. Um, The reason that you're tracking her going is funny to me. Um, Number two, she went within what, a 2-day time or 2-day window. So okay, whatever makes you happy. And then they're not new pals. She's known Kelly Rowland for a long time. She's known Kerry Washington for a long time. Tyler Perry was in the, VIP area where she was for Bay's birthday concert night. So mm, y'all just want to be writing shit. You just want to be writing. Okay. See, that wasn't a bad cuss. That was a little bit. All right. So British glamour. Who runs the world? Hmm. And then Meghan Markle nailed Beyonce's dress code for the second time in a week. Ooh. Y'all have nothing else to write about? Everyone else nailed the dress code too. Like she was going to show up in, a full red regalia or something. I'm just kind of, she doesn't need to wear the robes and tiaras and all that stuff. That's not her dress code. Okay. All right. So a squatty, and I wanted to put this here to set the stage for the next screenshots that you're going to see. Oh, okay. America. Meghan was photographed at Beyonce's concert. The UK. The Duchess of Sussex, wife of King Charles III's second son and Prince of the Realm, Harry, the Duke of Sussex, photographed at Beyonce's concert. Suddenly, they're pulling out the title that they keep screaming they want to take away. So, of course, when we all are using Meghan Markle, they're like, oh God, we can't use that. We have to go with the Duchess of Sussex. We're going to still use Meghan Markle. So here's case in point, Harper's Bazaar, Duchess Meghan glows. She's always glowing. And y'all can think about why she probably is glowing. We're going to move on. Okay. Here she is, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, pictured, yes, and that's the CEO, my understanding of Netflix, so, and his wife. So, okay. Mm-hmm. Netflix, the ones that y'all said that they were supposed to be, getting the boot from. Okay. Here's the next one. Fashionista. Not even the Duchess of Sussex is exempt from a Beyonce requested dress code. Mm, when your friend asks you or informs you of the dress code, I think everybody and their mother and father who was there was in the dress code. Come on now. The entire hive was in the dress code. Give me a break. Anyway. Glamour magazine. Why couldn't we just let Meghan Markle dance in peace at Beyonce? Justice for the Duchess. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Thanks for the screenshots to the squatties that have taken them. I so appreciate it. Now, this particular post on the app formerly known as really sent the Rangers right over the edge, and screenshots galore were grabbed. So, oh, it's the next one. Excuse me. This one is from this person has an issue with the eyes, and they're trying to imply something with Megan's pupils, like they're more dilated than they normally would be. So, they gave you the A, B, and C, whose eyes they zoomed in on. Same lighting, different pupil size. Okay. So when I say they're above habanero, they're at the Carolina Reaper level of being crazy hot. Yeah, they're like mad, 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 mad. But whoever this idiot is trying to imply something, which is not true, but okay, whatever. Here's the post that really sent folks over the edge. British Vogue, the Duchess of Sussex. Here we go. Title, 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 title. All of the UK starts using her title. The one that y'all again want her not to use, but okay. She's not to use it, but y'all are just out here willy-nilly with it. Okay. Who also watched her idol perform over the weekend with Prince Harry in tow. Joined Kelly Rowland and Kerry Washington in the crowd at Beyonce final LA concert on Monday night. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, Vogue, especially British Vogue, yeah, you know where you can go. But I'm just going to be prepared, y'all. Be prepared. Okay. First response that I saw. Mhm. I want you to see where I circle because it says automated. Okay. Looks like Kerry Washington post was put on private. Someone was not happy we saw it. No worries, I got a photo. More like M crashed a photo op. So this is the real picture. Um, um, okay. Now I didn't take screenshots of each of the individual pictures, but you can get the gist of what they're saying. And look who shares the picture 4 times in her story. So IG story, hate makes you look so ugly and old. Take your meds, grandma. When I tell you, folks, folks were coming back at them. I just had to get the best response because some of them were. So the next one under the British Vogue, she certainly wasn't part of the main floor Bayhive. She was relegated to the cheap seats. Now this was from, of course, we were all like, relegated to the cheap seats. Wait a minute, they were in a luxury box. So here comes somebody just kind of giving the breakdown. Cheap seats. Clearly, you are so unaware that Sky Suites at the SoFi run from 8,000 to 100,000, depending on the event or matchup, suite location, and catering inclusions. LA Rams suites are typically more expensive than LA Chargers game day suites. This is not cheap. I have to laugh. So again, they are Carolina Reaper, just Looney Tune mad, 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 mad. They are mad. They are nowhere near a habanero. They're nowhere near jalapeno mad. They are off the scale. But it keeps going. Whew, she always looks so desperate. It's in the eyes. O- Okay. I don't know what they're what they've smoked, drank, whatever, but okay. And the response that I loved, invoking the name of an American actress who married into European royalty to denigrate another. Classy. Woo. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was just gold. These responses have been golden. Okay. One of the last ones. So where the heck has Kerry Washington been this whole time? And why was TP on the floor for the concert and MM in a box? And why not go to one show? Is MM seeking attention? Yes. Come on, British Vogue. There are others more worthy. This is a PR setup. Why is it always PR when it comes down to Megan? All the celebrities that are there, and you're worried about just her getting PR? Like that's PR? No. And again, thank you to Matt. And I hope people have laid off of Matt, but he can handle his own as I'm seeing. So here's the response. Teresa Giudice is your hero? And you think you could tell British Vogue how to run things? Please go somewhere else. You are very much in the way here. Just classic responses back to each of those crazy derangers. Classic responses. So I just I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. Well, since it's trash time, there's been a little bit of a it's been a little not even a kerfuffle. It's just kind of been bubbling up. Many of us have noticed that there's a lot of blackfishing going on with accounts. Who knew that they were also doing it with articles? UK media is trashy. Okay. So many of you may remember this article, allegedly written by Dominique Samuels. This clash of the royals was about culture, not color. So many of us were going off. I remember this clearly because we were like, why would you write such a thing that it's about culture, not color, when that culture has done nothing for the people of color that it ravaged? Okay, anyway, let me not digress. Um, so come to find out, this person, I don't know if the Lord, oh, I bet I know what happened. You know what happened? The lady in black must have showed up at the foot of her bed and scared the living bejeeps out of her because here she comes spilling the beans on everything. So the outrage fest about Notting Hill Carnival is tiresome. So there was this carnival going on, I'm gathering, and to be honest, manufactured. I was asked to be the face of a ghost written negative verging on racist piece by the Daily Mail. Verging on, you could have left that word out. Okay. By the Daily Mail paper last year and eventually turned it down because it was complete misrepresentation of what I witnessed whilst I was there. The violence, etc., that happens is, of course, not acceptable, but it's estimated that 2 million people attended the festival every year. So a festival happens. Of course, you know, if something goes down, they're going to claim that the ninjas that were there caused all this hullabaloo and it's this and that and da 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 da. Da. So she decides to have a moment of clarity and say, no, I'm not putting my name to this, but your ass put your name on to the article, onto this article. Because she was directly asked, was this ghost written for you? And she replied, yes, it was. So now we have to wonder because Nana, y'all know who I'm speaking about. I'm not putting her name, her picture up because it's scary to me. But anyway, I wonder if a lot of her stuff is, and since she's been sucked into the tabloid sphere, I'm sure she's being used in many different ways. Let me let me keep on floating through. So Dave Seminara, I had the article he wrote, and I believe it was about Heart of Invictus. I want to say I shared it on one of the other live streams, but I couldn't find it when I was trying to search really quickly. I'll have it for Saturday or confirm, but he's catching a lot of heat. And so suddenly people were asking, are your articles ghost written? Like what's the deal with them? And so he got scared on the app. I tried Twitter for a few months and have concluded that it's a waste of time. Time is our most precious commodity, so use it wisely, no more. Yeah. hmm Maybe the lady in black showed up at the foot of your bed too, because she's coming for all of you. Okay? She's beautiful, wise, and she will exact it upon you, the karma that you are putting out there to come back to you. Okay. hmm Now, this is going to be my last little tidbit. I'm not even going to show the bunions, but this is going to be my last little tidbit. Hold your breath, everybody, for the Sussex Squad. Hold the side of your chairs. I saw this screenshot and I said, what the? How we brought Diana home. Dickie and Vicky's Royal Report. I try to do that without laughing, hot dang. There's a YouTube channel. Dickie and Vicky's Royal Report. Ain't that a bitch? They're over here making money with their bullshit. And then YouTube wants to, demonetize Sussex positive channels. Okay. We see you. We see you. But this beautiful woman in black is coming for all of you crazies over there. And even here in the US that are crazy and talking all this crazy stuff because you have to be paid. You don't like there's just no logical reason. Megan didn't come and hit you, do anything to you because that's not even in her character. But we all have something for y'all. That folding white chair, yeah. The lady in black's gonna have one of those just to emphasize just a little deeper just how she feels about the shit you're saying. All right, that's all I have. I'm going to jump in the comments with you all. Oh my goodness! First of all, sis, I said I was putting a pin in it till I finished. I'm so like, oh my gosh, love you, love you, love you, love you. All right, so I'm sitting here like, you will not cry, you will not cry, you will not cry. I'm just going to take a screenshot so I have it, and then I can welcome you also. I thank you so very much for the support, even beyond, and okay. All right, all right, all right. Let me get this. Thank you, thank you. And now I'm going to play a little song for you too. All right. One moment. Let me just scroll down to that section. Here we go. New channel member! New channel member! New channel member! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. I'll welcome you and Experienced Africans once the live stream has ended. And thank you, thank you, thank you again. All right. Elaine Parker. And educate. You two usually just you spoil each and every live stream just about. I tell you, I love y'all both, and this is for both of you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you both so very much for the love. I am blessed for it. Um, is Mrs. S leaving us? I see her saying, "Have a great day, no bad." Oh, she must be on her way to work. Okay, I hope she drives safely. All right. I'm late, you know how I'm just seeing the comments as I'm jumping back into them. So woo. Grace, who's going to tell her that culture set the system up that is slavery? Well, I'm sure she'll be proud of that. Since some seem to think, you know, the few over here in the US talking all that craziness, how it gave people job skills. But since you feel that way, I hope that if that comes around again, that you and your family jump into it head first and become the first ones in line because, many of us with melanin are touching that. And there will be, even going back to that. So, all right, let me stop. Let me calm down. Let me get over here. Do, 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 do. Rochelle, Dominique Black card was pulled and will not be given back ever. Just like Stacy Jash, it's been burned. Whew, child, I tell you. I truly believe, yeah, the lady in black must have showed up. Because suddenly you're being honest, or did they kick you to the curb and say you've accomplished what we needed? I mean, that's what yeah. That's what she would have been perfect, I guess, in a sense, for the slave masters, keeping people in check, standing there telling them one thing and lying the whole time. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Mrs. S said, the pharmacy run out of meds. Haters be tripping. They are like, I'm telling you, jalapeno and habanero ain't the levels these folks are on. They are way up there. Some of them should be watched because they are a little on the scary side. It's just weird. Little Mac, so Jeff Bezos and the CEO of Netflix and his wife were also in the same row. Are they also in the cheap seats? Well, I like how they did take the screenshot of one side of that VIP area. Yeah. So, um, relegated to the cheap seats. Yeah. They're just, if you're talking like the luxury box, yeah, that's laughable. But they were all in the same area. Just one was on the left side, one's on the right side. Okay. Um, I guess we're trying to be rational for people that are not rational. They're just not or logical. Ruth, unless all three women were aligned at equal distance from the light source, their pupils will not necessarily be equally dilated. That man is a fool. Ruth, you go head on. You go head on, Ruth. Well, see, you needed to be on the app formerly known as because you could have dropped that dime right on them. Well, I can't. I want y'all all to see. Now, see, this is why we have trash time, which has become like, every live stream segment, but people are just crazy. Kim, how are you? Royal family wants H&M back so bad they are willing to call Meghan by the proper name and title. They are basking in the fallout from H&M coming to Europe and hoping that H&M will stop by for a walkabout. And that ain't happening. That ain't happening. That's not happening. I pray that King stays healthy and alive until they get out of Europe and back into California. And y'all know where I'm going with that, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Mm. Kathy G, everything that fool was saying was just off. So, I mean, do tell though, do tell. They, I just, mm. Pumpkin. He's implying that Meg was on. Yeah, basically, nobody else will make reference to your pupil dilation unless they are referring to that. A lot of us caught on, and some of the responses were just golden. But yeah, I could have had just from that one British Vogue thread, from all the replies and the replies to the replies. Whew, we could have been here for days. Absolutely crazy. Ruth, it was a party. The dress code was just part of the fun. Geez. Hello. Most times the birthday guy or the birthday gal usually will say, hey, wear this color, wear that, da 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 da, whatever. Okay. I mean, people have white parties and okay. Um, but oh my gosh. I mean, you would have thought that Megan showed up, like I said, in red or white. None of that. She was on code. Megan's gonna please. Kathy G, they must have gotten the same memo to drop the Markle and add the Duchess to Sussex. Exactly. So it's just interesting that just suddenly it just switched a little bit. I'm sure they'll go back to using Meghan Markle. But she's not. That ain't gonna entice her to stop by the UK. She's she's doing a flyover right to Germany. Take care of the business she has to with her husband, with Invictus, and then get the heck out of Dodge back to California. But as far as stopping in, yeah, no. And Harry, of course, probably once the Wellchild Awards is over, probably has a flight right out. Okay, y'all know. The last time he was there, he had a hanger in his hand and he was out the door. And that was captured in picture. So, Claudia, these assholes are crazy, aren't they? And I'm glad that you. Kathy G. Moore as in Blackamore. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna let that go. Woo. Yeah, like that brooch that the one royal who sells everything, romance novels and etc. by her. Yeah. um, kids du jour. Let me see. VS, that channel has 2.8 thousand subs, or is it million subs? Even got vid on Bones. Oh, well, I'm not gonna watch the channel. They're not getting a clip. I just bust out laughing because I was like, really? The name is eyelashes. If they're really involved, oh my gosh, I can't. Whew, I cannot. Josephine, Dusty Dickey, and that eyebrowless daughter need to get a life. I figured you all would enjoy that, and it fit right in. But I'm like, dang it, why a YouTube channel? Although I get it, yes, but the hate sells. And when I tell you those channels that hate on her and thousands upon thousands upon thousands of views that they get. Some of them are probably purchased, but it's just odd. I mean, is people really that? Yeah, says a lot about those that may actually be watching and supporting. Beverly, Miss VS speaks. You are on fire. Dickie and Vicky need to go somewhere and either sit down or go into rehab. They couldn't take the concert because they aren't supposed to leave the house. Whoop, okay. Um, well, both of them really, I mean, they could have given us commentary on what Megan wore prior to. They did it when prior to the Oprah interview, Dickie, his daughter, and a few others did an interview and gave their commentary on Oprah's interview that had not yet aired with Harry and Meghan, but they explained what they saw and what was said and all this stuff. So this is why we laugh, just to give context to those who may not be aware of why we're laughing when we see. And Dickie is the one who said that Meghan was just a fling, something to that effect, and that he wasn't going to give any time to it because, it's just one of those things and he'll move on. Harry said she broke the conveyor belt. Okay. He saw a Snapchat clip where they had filters on with the dog ears and the tongue. And even with that, he was like, who is that? And she broke the conveyor belt and he pursued her. Hey, friend, who is that with you? And I want to meet her. I mean, tell you, life can come at you fast, right? It's got to be the water. A lot of those folks across the river are just effing crazy. What is going on with them? Some of them are in the U.S. too. Some are in the U.S. Scary as that might be, because like that one troll that there's connections on being linked back to a certain palace. Yeah. Connie Bomber, how are you? Oh, is it Sherilyn? I put your name, so I, I, I beg your forgiveness. Thank you, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate the love you've dropped on me. So this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. I sit there and sing along with it. I don't know if you all do that too. I'm sure of Barons in the Clouds, I know he has sung along a little bit. All right. So, a couple of PSA announcements here for everybody. Public service announcements, public service announcements, public service announcements. Squatties, please, dear squatties, we're going to go on. There's a media blackout, so to speak, because if the others are out and about, especially this coming week, starting tomorrow, but throughout the week, please, no comment. I'm not even going to bring them up. I don't care if they stand on, especially cosplay, stands on her head and her dress falls to the ground and she just reveals everything. She's done that before and it's nothing new. So I will not even discuss that if that should have happened. I'm just saying, as an example, there will be a media blackout, the UK media blackout, and even the US because they filter stuff through. hmm So it's really a Murdoch blackout. But you understand what I'm saying. Tabloids can F off. Middle fingers up since this is Bay, Middle fingers up. Okay. But yeah, so it is just full on Invictus, full on Invictus, full on Invictus for the full week. Of course, Harry's birthday's in there, but just so we understand. So trash times may be a little thin, but if anyone is saying crazy stuff, as they were about the Hearts of Leviticus, also please remember to go out and watch that as we get ready for the games that kick off. Opening ceremony is Saturday, September 9th, and then the first games are September 10th. So let's get ready. Let's get psyched up. I'm looking forward to seeing some coverage come out. Team USA, yes. Each of the teams, I think this is lovely. As the teams are arriving, they're being cheered on. That is so awesome to see the videos. I will try to have some, but of course, because of music, I'm not getting tapped on the shoulder like, ooh, 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 copyright music. And nor am I trying to share the AdSense that I get with anyone else. Okay. Now, I think those are all. The giving campaign is still going on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I will try to share, especially channel members. I may put out on the community some of the pictures that from Harry from Wellchild, because I do apologize, but they just didn't make it into the stream. I did show you the one of him, but he looks very happy still. To the haters out there, um, he's relaxed. He's in his element, supporting, pouring love into people, and especially knowing with Wellchild, as sick as those children are, and then the inspiration that they are. So, yes, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Lydia. Um. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh. I see that y'all zapped them because, they had to just keep. I want to say this, although you zapped them out. The Nomad Sebastian, I'll put your name, I don't care. You said, why is it hardly anyone watching this pathetic Harry and Meghan love fest? What's hardly anybody? Because for some people, seeing the number that I have, that's pretty good. You're caught up in numbers. You think that's hurting my feelings? No. But thanks for you being in here and dropping a comment, because you're crazy as, had to subscribe to do that. But okay, even if you're not around. But thank you to the mods, because I know they blew you right on out of that. Woo! At least one troll was brave anymore. But I will say thank you all for Lydia, thank you for handling, but thank you all for for joining in and all that fun stuff and mhm. Engagement. Trolls don't realize it's engagement. That's why if you go to one of those, the hate channels pop up. If you're on your main screen of YouTube, you want to just click on the three dots and hopefully it pops up to say don't recommend channel, because if you click into one of their videos, you've given them a view. So just, but if the trolls want to drop over and leave comments here and you're giving me engagement, so I thank you. Mm. Well, Miss, thanks for this great channel and podcast today. See all other at Royal Sister. Yeah, getting back to cleaning my house. Yeah, that's something I did yesterday, but I'm gonna have to get back to doing today too. We have a shedder in the house. Yes. All right. I don't see any other. Um. Whoa, Lottie. I laugh. I don't care. Whatever. It is a love fest. You think you're hurting our feelings? Okay. Obviously, they needed the love too, or they wouldn't have dropped down. All right, moving on. Now, let me see. I'm just laughing. All right. Okay. Cynthia, I'm glad I have you laughing. That is a goal. That is a goal. All right. Y'all, I love you all. Welcome again to the newer channel members, Experienced Africans, the Homegirl Healer. Thank you all for the super stickers. I love you all. I'm going to get my outro music up. Please be safe out there. That certain bug is spreading again and zapping people, and I just want you all to be zap free. Okay. But just be safe out there when you're in large settings. And until we speak again on Saturday for Sussex Saturday, take care of yourselves. As Mrs. S said, no bad energy. We got it all out right now. in this thread, so in this live stream. So we're all good now. We can woo-sa and zen our way in to the weekend coming. All right, I'll see you all around the YouTube hallways. Take care. Be safe. Bye, everyone.